Nämen hallå du och välkomna till dagens video. Idag tänkte vi skulle reagera på Chills video. Ja, den är väldigt långt ord där så ni kan se själva vad den heter för det är väldigt långt här. Och innan vi börjar med det så vill jag att ni ska gilla, prenumerera och ta något gott att dricka och bara njut av videon och reaktionen, så vi kommer köra nu.
Number 15. Redditor editor 1289 is wondering if film footage can cause a haunting. Let's watch it and judge for ourselves.
Ja, det hoppas jag inte att det gör. Det ligger jag rätt illa till just nu.
It looks like the figure of a little girl crossing from one room to another. Here's a bit more context from the redditor.
Mer kontext, okej. I'm editing an entire behind-the-scene documentary about this house. I watched lots of security footage from this guy's house. Okay. My question is this. Is it possible that my house is now being haunted after working on all this footage about another haunted house? De säger ju det att det kan bli av att kolla på video.
Well, some say the answer is yes. Others think that this clip in question is doctored. They say it looks like a girl who's been blurred out in post-editing. The Redditor claims that the man whose house this is lives alone, and other footage also shows the little girl, as well as furniture moving and strange voices and laughter. Do you take his word for it? In my opinion, the figure in this video does look like a solid one that's been blurred out. But as for the original question, I do believe you can become haunted by watching genuine haunted footage, so my viewers had better be prepared. Number 14. Redditor zealous ideal underscore art8526 is wondering, what the? Watch behind the baby gate. Something semi-transparent and pale slowly appears, it morphs and changes shape, then it simply vanishes. Although it's quite obscure, it looks like a figure of some kind, but definitely not a human.
Man in the car thinks it's a light from passing car. Kan det vara? Man ser någonting här uppe. Här uppe kommer också ett lyse.
The video has been slowed down. While I agree that it could be the light from a passing car obscured through a window in the next room, the form it takes is surely creepy.
Okay,
Number 13. What if you were trailing an ambulance and you saw this in the rear window? This terrifying ghoul was caught on camera by a vehicle following the ambulance. Apart from the spirit, there appears to be two human passengers in the back of the ambulance, likely EMTs. As the camera focuses in, the spirit's ghastly facial features appear for a moment before whoever's filming loses control of the camera, likely terrified about what they'd just seen. What would you do if you saw this in the back of an ambulance? It's probably safest to back off. Number 12. Two women get on an elevator and strike up a friendly conversation with each other. They shuffle around a lot, and you can tell nothing is occupying the area behind them. Soon they get off the elevator and leave behind a child who is glowing bright white. The otherworldly aura looks like it was probably edited using special software. The way the child looks straight down is a somewhat outdated horror movie cliché.
Ja, jag kan hålla med om det. Det såg väldigt redigerat ut faktiskt. Det såg, vet att den här är speciella effekter på den här videon. Så det känns som att de effekterna kan göra på en green screen och fixa in. Så att det här tror jag faktiskt är redigerat. Men lite kusligt var det faktiskt. Det var faktiskt kusligt.
Both of these indicate that this video is most likely fake, but there's something about it that makes me feel it could be real.
Det kan vara riktigt,
so I'd like to get the final confirmation from you. Number 11. A motorcyclist named Motor 2 Wrist is biking through India when he misses his turn and gets lost. Now it's threatening
står
to
någonting
rain,
där.
and his bike's narrow high beams are his only source of light.
alltid
Motorist
någonting
is
vid
already
sidan.
close to losing his composure
Det ser ut
when
som
he
typ,
sees something that pushes him completely over
Okej,
the
det var ju bra att de
edge.
har texten
Some
väldigt långt åt
stranger
sidorna.
rushes at him from the side of the road.
Rush?
Keep in mind that it's 10 at night and there's apparently no
Springer tycker jag inte. Jag
villages
tycker
around
han
for
går antingen
miles.
går
A
han inte
pedestrian
så
would have to be
står
out of
still.
their mind to travel down a dark road in bad weather without so much as a flashlight to guide their way.
Man ser på
Motorist
ganska
is
långt håll i
positive
alla
that
fall.
he's seen a ghost and quickly speeds off, though it might have been someone in distress.
Ja.
We'll never know what the situation was for sure, but I'd like to get your opinion
Alltså det kan ju vara
nonetheless.
någon person, riktig person om
Number
man såg det
10.
jättetydligt.
In this creepy video, ghost hunter Luan Mendez and his team are investigating this spooky abandoned building.
Okej?
O Renato
En,
aqui passou pra gente.
As
En
they
byggnad,
approach,
ja.
one of
De
the
kan
crew
ha lite
sees
roliga grejer i sig.
something, but what they find is not meant to be found.
Nej,
Opa! Tem alguém aí?
vad är det där?
Pode ter gente aqui, irmão. Calma, calma, calma. Posta, irmão!
Despite the freaky scene they enter, and they soon regret it.
Morcego, morcego.
Jaha! Var det bara en liten Batman?
Beijos.
Nossa! Har han blod på sig? Då har han precis ätit någonting. Det var inget
After
övernaturligt men det
being
var lite läskigt
bombarded
va?
by the bat, the team later hears a noise in the abandoned home.
And
They look
maybe-
around to find its source.
Opa! Hã?
Är det en annan? Oh Jesus! Vad var det där? Så var någonting vitt. Vad kan det vara?
Of course, they flee, but the mystery of the figure draws them back
Vad är det för
in.
figur? Vad missade jag nu?
Deve com mau intenção, vapor, Zilor.
Olha o prego, ó.
Ja, just
Eu
det.
falei aqui que eu me rasguei, irmão. Aqui o prego aqui, ó.
Exakt.
Tá doendo meu braço, velho.
Tava na mão dele, ó, essa coisa.
But the hooded figure has now disappeared. It appears to me as though the crew walked straight into a ritual of some kind. But what type of ritual is the $1,000,000 question? Number 9. When Gulf of Mexico explorers venture deep below the sea, they may not have been
Undervattens video tycker jag är väldigt spännande och intressanta men riktigt kusliga. Så det här kommer bli riktigt spännande faktiskt.
expecting to get creeped out from what they found down there. The EV Nautilus was able to capture footage of a ghost shark, also called a chimera, near Grenada in the Caribbean. Ghost sharks are rarely seen, as they're usually too deep, anywhere from 8,500 feet to around 650 feet. For marine communities to capture on film, and this particular ghost shark was even rarer, as it had an eerie smile and was riddled with parasites. To capture this amount of creepiness on video underwater is quite a feat. A team member said he looks like he's smiling. It's like a Joker smile. Don't know about you, but I'd cringe to be on the receiving end of this smile. Number 8. Is this a time-traveling ghost? Posted by Tay Harley Quinn to the Chills Narrator subreddit. The Redditor's ring camera caught something that made her look twice. The video clearly shows a car drive past. Then behind it, a transparent figure can be seen ghosting along after it. One Redditor has an explanation. Maybe the running person looks transparent because of the camera glitch or bad quality, he writes. He's fast, so I don't think that's a person at all. The Redditor responds that her camera is usually very clear, and she's never had a problem with it. Another commenter, Snorlax Lynn, tags onto the thread saying that the truck would have had a glitchy effect too, had it been a camera quality issue. Some suggest it's a spirit on a bike, others think it's the compression of footage quality, which tends to make images look somewhat transparent if they're small and far away. What do you think is going on here? It's time to investigate. Number 7. Okay, so a YouTuber named Shadowbreak wants to
What did
know
I-
if he's caught a ghost on his home security system
And
or if it
sköldpadda.
was something else. His dog is staring at
En
something
hund.
in the distance when the door opens by itself only a little bit. No
Hello.
one is touching the door, but it kind of looks like it's being held open. 10 seconds after the door opens, the dog's ears go up. It seems to follow something through the yard, almost like somebody walked out the door and passed the dog. After staying open for almost 20 seconds, the door suddenly pops open even
Harry
more for no
Potter.
reason at all.
Han har
The owners finally take
osäkerhetsmantel.
notice and look out, startled, wondering what this could be. It doesn't seem like the wind because nothing else in the video is getting blown around.
Right.
I can't think of what else
Harry
besides the
Potter.
wind would make a door open like that, except perhaps a ghost.
Det är osynsmanteln.
Number 6. Is there a ghost at this military base?
Nej,
Posted to
nästa.
the paranormal subreddit by Multifrapser. This creepy sound clip was captured in a base for the Finnish Defense Forces.
Det var mycket S i den där meningen. Wiggle,
The
wiggle, wiggle.
Redditor explains that the video was cut out of the clip for security reasons, but that it was recorded near a public road at around 10:30 p.m. in January of 2020. Though it's short, he said the sound continued for 45 minutes until 11:15 p.m. The Redditor writes, "During the time I captured this clip, I kept watch at one of the checkpoints that led to the
Checkpoint.
military base or garrison." He explains that the noise started to get quieter little by little until it vanished. Another military personnel had heard the same noises the night before around midnight. He also describes the base's surroundings. There is a town about 1.5 kilometers away that turns into a veritable ghost town around this time. There are also a central fire station and rural industries nearby, as well as a railroad track, but only one rail line is scheduled to pass there at a specific time and doesn't make this noise. On the opposite side of the base is a small bay with only motor and sailboats that don't usually operate at this time of day or year. Across from the base is a water tower made of concrete, which is where he thinks the noise may be coming from, though he had never heard this sound before. He describes the surroundings that night as not windy. There are many different theories in the comments as to the source of this noise, with some suggesting it could be the mysterious sky trumpets that have been captured all over the world. Others suggest coronal
Why
mass
sky
ejections
trumpets?
in the ionosphere, which have to do with the aurora borealis.
Aurora.
It could also be singing ice, which is a sound effect that happens when frozen soil or rock cracks after water seeps in and freezes. Some also think the rhythmic oscillation sounds mechanical or like breathing, but Redditor Paul JS75 believes that the Redditor might be on the right track with the water tower theory writing.
Oh, det där var en kul
Keep in
video.
mind, when draining or filling the thing, there also has to be a way for air to get in or out. A lot of air rushing through a passage is going to make noise. What do you think this is? Do you have any other
information.
theories? I think no matter what the cause is, this would be terrifying to hear outside at night while being alone.
Okej, jag tänkte att jag skulle avsluta den här videon här. Jag kommer länka den här videon i beskrivningen så ni kan fortsätta kolla från 5 och till den första. Och glöm inte att prenumerera på min kanal och glöm inte att prenumerera på Chills, så ses vi i nästa video. Hej med sig!